the lessons are that you have to have a fair campaign. This wasn't a fair campaign because the British government spent £9 million extra for the Remain side. It gave £7 to Remain and £7 to Brexit, and then spent another £9 million for Remain. So the whole thing was rather skewed and rigged. But I don't know, the campaign, I think, was fought very negatively by Remain. They didn't say anything about the wonderful benefits of the European Union. They didn't say anything about future developments in the European Union that would be wonderful for Britain if we stayed in. Instead, they just had scare stories and lies. The Prime Minister and the Chancellor used the big lie technique. I mean, Dr. Goebbels would have been proud of them. We were told there would be the collapse of the world economy, there would be World War III, there would be terrorism all over the place. Britain would be, finished forever if we voted to come out. So I think these negative scare tactics, which the Prime Minister had used in the Scottish referendum and he thought would work in the present referendum, began to backfire. A large number of British people were immune to them. So I think for future referendums, scare tactics probably will never work again. And there will, if we don't come out this time, there will be a future referendum. But that will be rigged too. They'll probably give the vote to all European Union citizens in Britain. They'll give the vote to 10-year-olds who will be given cheap propaganda. They'll do anything to remain in the European Union. But the European Union is doomed anyway. I mean, it's failing. It's an economic disaster area. There's a political backlash against the Commission, against Angela Merkel already. 2/3 of Germans want to ditch Angela Merkel. Only 14% of the French support François Hollande. Matteo Renzi is losing his grip in Italy. The Prime Minister of Spain can't get a majority. I mean, the revolt all over Europe is on. There are very nasty parties now coming to the fore. I mean, you've got the Front National in France, you've got Golden Dawn in Greece, you've got Jobbik in Hungary, you've got all other sort of nasty people in Scandinavia. So I think we're already at the final stage of the European Union, whether Britain comes out or not. And one day when it all collapses, Britain will be out. If the European Union collapses, we're out in any case. It may not be Brexit that will cause the downfall of the European Union. It may be the collapse of the Italian banks or the Greek economic crisis or, I don't know, some other reason. But the Brits aren't exceptional. Euroscepticism is now a Euro-wide phenomenon. 48% of Italians want to leave the European Union. 44% of French want to leave the European Union. 34% of Germans want to leave the European Union. So the British, God bless us, are not bad Europeans. We're typical Europeans.
Thanks a lot.
All right.